Hi, I'm Brian.
And I'm Laura.
And today we're going to be drawing mashup Nicktoon characters.
For you.
So what Nicktoons characters did you prepare today?
I want you to draw Stimpy mixed with Chuckie Finster.
Ooh, that's good. Okay, that's a good mashup. You're going to be doing Hey Arnold and Squidward.
Okay. Handsome Squidward.
We're going regular ugly Squidward.
Ugly Squidward. And Hey Arnold. Perfect.
Okay.
Okay.
All right then.
Let's go.
I'm very excited because I love Stimpy. Ren and Stimpy was a show that woke me up to gross art and how much I love it.
Yeah. The
gross
up.
Yeah, the gross ups are the best.
And we've got SpongeBob, who ran with the gross up concept. I never watched a ton of SpongeBob.
No?
No.
I love SpongeBob.
I think it's great now. I was a little too old for it when it came out, and my little sister watched it, so I was like, that's dumb.
Stimpy and Chuckie that's a weird one, because Stimpy doesn't have a head.
Yeah, he's just he's one bee, so that's a challenge for you. Ew.
Finding weird Squidwards.
Oh, weird Hey Arnold.
Ew. He looks like a Children of the Corn. We'll put that up on screen for people to appreciate.
Ew. You weren't a big Rugrats guy?
I watched it a bunch, but only because it was on after school. It was on at the right time. It hit me right when that age of this is a baby show.
Same for me with SpongeBob.
But SpongeBob deals with so many adult themes.
I didn't know that. I hated the theme song. It was incredibly annoying. So whenever that would come on, I'd leave the room.
I can't hear you!
You're not doing regular naked Stimpy?
Well, no, I can't. I have to do clothes, right, to get it to feel like Chuckie. It's just about figuring out what details keep of each character in order to make it feel like a mashup.
Equally both, not just one of them is wearing a Halloween costume.
Right. Which I feel like is something I fall into when I'm doing these things.
That is the challenge. I feel like they're not making cartoons like this anymore.
I don't even know what kind of cartoons are popular anymore, aside from kids' cartoons.
BoJack Horseman and Bob's Burgers, Rick and Morty. Yeah, there's not a lot, but there's some. This is immediately so weird. Kind of looks like a Muppet.
I mean, you also really have the hair to play with for Arnold.
Mm-hmm.
He has a very distinct hairstyle.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just starting in on Chuckie's hair, and this looks wild.
Got pretty wild hair, so it sounds like you're on the right track. It's hard to commit to the full width of Arnold's head.
I really want to know what the story is behind that character design.
Someone was high.
But it works. It's so good.
It's a good show.
I remember getting home from school and hearing that theme song and how excited that made me.
Who's your favorite?
I liked Grandpa a lot. Grandpa was really fun.
He's very kooky.
Yeah. Also the grandma. Yeah, the grandma was great. I also liked Helga. I think they were all great.
Mm-hmm. I remember the behind the scenes where they showed the kid actors doing the voice acting. It was pretty cool that they used real kids.
Mm-hmm. That was a big strength that the show had, was they actually sounded like kids.
Did you think Arnold's little shirt was a skirt?
No,
You never did?
No, it looks like he's in a grunge band. I think I always read that as a shirt tied around his waist. Did you think it was a skirt or a kilt?
I think I probably thought it was a skirt at first. I don't specifically remember, but I remember when they had to clarify that for everybody.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Oh, hi, Rhoda.
Rhoda's here.
I feel like Helga really needed her own show.
But she needed to be obsessed with Arnold.
She could have been obsessed with lots of boys.
Do you remember when she dressed up as a French girl?
No.
I think she was sending notes to Arnold or something as a French persona.
Mm.
And he was falling in love with this French girl. And then she went on a date with him. And she went to a dog groomer's to get her hair done.
It's like a poodle.
Yeah, you got like a French poodle.
That's hilarious.
With curly dog ears for pigtails. And she looked really cute though.
That's funny.
And I think he went on a date with her and didn't realize it was her or something. I'm definitely getting the details wrong.
There's so much I've forgotten about that show. Who was your favorite on there?
Probably Arnold. I related to him. The quiet kid. He's kind of artsy.
Was he artsy?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think what he did in his spare time. I mean, he's an interior designer.
His whole room.
Yeah.
Definitely creative.
He's an interior designer for sure. That is the coolest kid's room I've ever seen.
I want that room now.
Me too. Who was your favorite Rugrats character?
I mean, Angelica was so evil and stressful, but she was fun. And Susie was cool. She's definitely the coolest.
She was the most down-to-earth one. She was the one that was really grounding everybody.
Yeah, she wasn't in a ton of episodes, but whenever she was voice of reason, encouraging the babies to, be strong.
I liked Phil and Lil because they were gross.
So gross.
Also, I liked Reptar.
And Cynthia.
Cynthia, I feel like, is the only one that's still relevant today. Definitely more than Tommy. Nobody likes Tommy. This is so complicated now.
What's so complicated?
His body. His body yaddy yaddy.
Too much body yaddy yaddy?
Not enough.
Are you inking?
I'm inking, yeah. But not coloring yet. How about you?
Same.
I love how Stimpy can be so off model. All the time.
Yeah. He can really stretch around.
It's so weird.
Arnold is never really off model. And he's
very strict.
He's a straight shooter all the time. He's the backbone of that show.
I feel like all of the characters were, not that they were stiff, the physics were very real, right? They didn't really stretch that much, I don't think.
No. And they're pretty solid. Not like Ren and Stimpy or SpongeBob.
How are you feeling?
Pretty good. I feel like this is very straightforward.
Straight Squidward?
Yeah. Decisions to make.
What kind of decisions?
Which skin tone?
I mean, I think you gotta go green.
But then is it going to be too Squidward, not Arnold enough?
Depends on what other details you got in there. The hardest thing for me in this has been putting clothes on Stimpy.
He's born to be naked.
God. Do you remember when Chuckie was rich?
What?
Do you remember that episode?
Oh yeah.
And he slicks back his hair.
Yeah.
It's this is what rich people do.
They slick back their hair. Yeah, I think that was a thing in the 90s. If you were rich, part of the look was having very gelled straight back hair.
I think they took his look from the Macaulay Culkin.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, Richie Rich.
Richie Rich, and then blank check. Doesn't that happen too?
You're probably right. The funny thing about Chuckie is what a big fan of Saturn he is.
He's always representing Saturn.
Big old fan of Saturn. He has
Saturn head.
No other planets, just Saturn.
Don't even talk to him about Jupiter.
He doesn't care.
If it doesn't have 7 rings, get it out of here. Squidward's yellow eyes are really gross.
What's gross about him?
Maybe just on this drawing.
I really want to peek at yours.
Don't.
Are you coloring?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, you're coloring?
Been coloring.
Jeez, I've been lagging.
Get on my level.
You got any more Procreate tips today? I got one. My favorite thing about Procreate, one of my favorite things, is like they made it so much more intuitive to make straight lines, to draw a line and hold it and then make a straight line that you can drag around the endpoint of.
And it
revolutionary.
Draw a circle, but it's all wobbly. You just hold it and it'll straighten it out.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of being able to, without using a keyboard or anything, dictate what your line should do.
We're not sponsored by Procreate.
Nope, but if Procreate wants to sponsor us,
wouldn't mind that.
I'd be very happy. Oh, this is awful.
This is pretty stupid. It's very ugly.
This is so ugly.
This made it so much grosser. Yeah, that just made it so much uglier. Okay, I'm ready. Pencils down.
Pencils down. 1, 2, 3. Oh man. That's really good.
Yeah, this was good too. I didn't even imagine what this would be like, but this is good.
You see what I mean about trying to put clothes on Stimpy? That tongue is doing a lot of work. It's hiding that shoulder.
Doing the heavy lifting.
Yeah.
You did it.
Squidward with like flesh.
Yeah.
Color. Peach. Squidward is gross.
Yeah. The thing that made it way grosser is the spots on his head. They look like liver spots.
Ew. I love how
like happy guy. He's so happy.
If I had time, I really wanted to do a gross up of Stimpy as Chuckie.
Chimpy?
Stimpy and Chuckie. Chimpy?
Stucky?
I was like, why are his tentacles blue? Because he's got jeans on. They just go all the way down.
His jeans go all the way down.
With the little stupid hat.
Oh yeah, that was my favorite part. Realizing that the little hats are interchangeable because he wears a little baseball cap. So do you imagine this character more in the Ren and Stimpy universe or more in Rugrats?
I sort of think that's more Rugrats. I think it's only because like I had to put clothes on him. He has shoulders and a waist. He's a little bit more humanoid. I could see him walking into the Pickles house. Nobody would probably want to hang out with him, but I could see him there.
See him in either one.
I really wanted to keep some element that was going to make it feel more Ren and Stimpy, and to me that's the hands. The weird...
The like, what?
Yeah.
It's like a starfish coming out of the wrist.
This feels very harmonious. This feels like he could be in Bikini Bottom.
Yeah, their colors were pretty similar to start with. They're just teal, blue, red, yellow. It's all primary.
His red pupil is freaking.
And they're like square.
Great. Good job. Let us know what you guys think of these drawings. And also, what would we call them? Hey, Squidward is pretty good.
Squid Arnold.
Leave it in the comments below. Let us know what you think. I don't know about Chimpy or Stucky.
Let us know what we should do next.
Leave comments for what characters you'd like to see mashed up, or any. It doesn't have to be a mashup. We like drawing all sorts of stuff.
That's true.
Thanks. Like, comment, and subscribe, and all the other stuff.